You're defeated, unprepared. Guess what? The handshake's going to say, I'm defeated, I'm unprepared, I have anxiety. Your handshake's going to tell the world that's what's going on. But if you're feeling confident and self-assured, even though those things happen, but you're feeling confident and self-assured, it will be right there for you, in your favor. So the first thing that happens is make sure you posture yourself. Secondly, when you walk into a room, don't head for the food or the beverages right away. I want you to try to make 3 connections before you do that. If you make 3 connections, it could be with one person, it could be with 2 people, it could be with a small group, but you made 3 different connections, you should be in the room about 15, 20 minutes at that particular point. That's when, if you need a beverage, go get your beverage at that time. If you need food, go get your food at that time. The thing is, and this is what I've learned, the most powerful, most influential person in that room is not in the center of the room eager to meet you. They are off on the sidelines observing. They don't want to meet you. They want to be invisible. I've seen them, I've walked up to them and had them keep walking away from me. Then I will make my move. If I see somebody that's presenting themselves, working the room, shows good people skills, they're interacting, they're not glued to the same people all night, they're not glued to the bar, they're not glued to food, that's who I want to know. That's what my company wants. And the second thing that's going to happen when you walk up to somebody is you're going to make eye contact. You're going to connect. And with that, then the hands are going to get engaged. Now I shook some hands. Some of you need work. Some of them are really light. This part of the hand, those of you who can see me, let me come up here over here. Make sure your eyes connected. When you connect with your eyes, just for a second, you validate that that person exists. There are a lot of people out there, seriously, that feel invisible. They feel like nobody sees them, nobody notices them, nobody is aware that they're around. But when you make that connection, and I'm walking, a lot of you with my eyes right now, I'm walking with my eyes, that at that moment, you're the only person in the room. Just think if you went to a concert, and you're sitting there, and somebody on stage made that connection with you, you'd feel like, whoa. That person saw me. You are that person, and I want you to validate people exist with your eyes, if for no other reason. That will help you get comfortable with eye contact. The next thing is the hand has this little web right here. I don't mean to be elementary, but it's important. If you really want to guarantee yourself a really good handshake, one that's remembered, then you want to make sure that your hand stays flat, it's vertical, it doesn't close until the web has made its connection. Then you'll get the best possible handshake. Your handshake measures your substance. It tells the person greeting you what you're made out of, what's going on with you. Are you feeling secure? Are you feeling insecure? It gives a lot of messages. So the handshake would be here in slow motion. Once this is touched first, you grip, and then don't go 1, 2, 3, I'm out of there, okay? But basically, that's what it is. It's just about 3, 1, 2, 3, shake hands. And also, let your hand find that hand, keep the eyes there. You don't have to go, let me see your hand. Okay, now, I see people doing that. You know, keep the eye, the hand will find the other hand. Here's the mistake that happens. When you take your hand and you are in a hurry, you start to close the grip of the hand before you arrive, you end up with one of these, and this is probably the most hated handshake out there. This one's a good. You know, if that person, and sometimes they give you the handshake because they're passing. It's very insincere. Handshake sends a lot of messages. A very light handshake, like this one, what we call the wet noodle. All right? It's also said there's nothing to work with here. But be very careful with handshake, because in some cultures, the lighter handshake is the rule. In some cultures, that hard shake that it goes on and on and on and on like that is the rule. And let's say your handshake's going on, and I want out, but you don't want to pull out because you could offend. I would just push right there a little bit. It's almost like the knee. Remember that thing with the knee? All right, but you won't know I'm doing it, but I'll do it just enough your grip will loosen. See, it did. You just enough your grip, and then I just slide out. Never pull out, just slide out. Now, I didn't need to teach you that, but I learned it, and I had fun sharing it.